Hello, hello! Knocking out pips for the day, good practice, and something to talk over while learning VTubing. And, hopefully, doable before midnight so that I can go and do my laundry. Hard today is actually zoomed out to a degree I'm not used to seeing. That's neat. Thank you. What am I looking at here? I want to say the pink 15 is 3 5s right off, but I don't know if we know that, right? It could be a 6-5-4, it could be a 6-6-3, hypothetically, as long as the 6s aren't going to get bound up somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of a kind is unusual. Maybe that would be a good starting point. Sorting. We have a good spread of all of the numbers available. 3 zeros, 3 1s, 2 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3s. 1, 2, 2 4s. 1, 2, 2 5, 3 5s, and 4 6s. So that definitely gives us that the dark blue is 3s. Can I say? Hang on. Do we have 7 3s? So we have 3s paired with everything? We have a 3 0, a 3 1, a 3. We don't have a 3 2. Yeah. 3 3, which counts as 2 of them, that's why. 3 4, 3 5, and 3 6 all available. So we don't have a 2 bordering the 3 pile. Where's the 3 3 going to be? Yeah, let's start there. We can't put a 3 3 there. It'd break the greater than 3. We can't put a 3 3 there. At the rate we're going, we're only going to have one extra 3 after the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3s that get used in the dark blue. Neither this nor this work, because it would overwhelm the purple. Neither this... Stop it. There. Neither this nor this work, because we would run out of 3s there as well. We will only have 1, so we can't even do a double with 3s outside the dark blue. This could work. We would need a 3 5 or a 3 6 or a 3 4. Over there, we couldn't do anything like this because it would leave an odd number of cells over here to fill with dominoes that take 2, but that kind of thing could work. This would require 2 6s to fill out the 15, but technically that could work. And then there's a bunch of places within the dark blue that the 3s could go. The 3 3 could go as well. So I guess most of what we're saying here is that the things outside the dark blue broadly can't be 3s. Outside of sticking it off to the right in either one of those ones, the 3 3 is going to be bound up inside. Let's see. There's nowhere else that requires a 3. The 6 here is not going to be 2 3s for the same reason that this equals is not going to be 2 3s. These aren't 3s. These aren't 3s. This isn't 3. So we might need to use up the 3s. That would be curious. Okay, could we do it here? That would require a 6. Can't be a 6 3. Yeah, if we did it here, we would need a place to put the 3 6, 3 4, and 3 5 off of this, but the equal might help us out there. Something along the lines of a 2 5 5 3 3 4. Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. We would need 2 6s that go up into sums to 6. We don't have a 2-4 domino by itself. We don't have a 1-5. We do have a 0-6 domino by itself. So could do it sideways that way. Could do a 6-6 like there. Could do a 6-3 and a 3-4. This is all just trying to establish if this could be a 3, if this could be the 3-3. This isn't even the only way that the pink 15 could be a 3-6-6. It's just testing if the 3-3 doublet could live here. And this isn't the only way to get this done, as far as I've seen. 6-0 and then 6-6, I guess, would amount to the same thing. Don't know. I do know the dark blue to yellow under these conditions can't go up. We don't have duplicates of the same domino, so it'll be a 2 yellow, yellow, 3, whatever that could be. 2-1-1-3 works. 2-5-5-3 works. I suspect we'll have more trouble getting rid of the 5s, so let's test it out. We're not proceeding with things that are forced moves, which is definitely a weakness on a puzzle this large. I'm hoping instead to just get some insight into what's... This might be enough, because we don't have a 3-0 anymore, or at all. Wait, did we not have a 3-0? No, we do have a 3-0. Okay, so we need the 3-0, because we can't do 3-1, 3-1, and we can't do a 3-3 anymore. But we don't have a 3-2. So we can't do 3-0, 3-2. We can't do the 3-1, because again, 3-3 and 3-1 both don't work. So something broke. That's not a very strong statement. From there, I get the vibe that having the 3 and high numbers leading off is going to be tricky, and we might want to use the 3-3 somewhere in the middle there to help address that limitation, but I don't know that that's the strongest statement. Man. (3-6-6) is one way to get rid of that 7th 3 that can't live anywhere down this side. The only other way is a 3-4, because it can't go in the green 6, can't go in the purple 3-3, because there's only one 3 left. Maybe we need to look at the 3-4. And maybe we could do that with a 6-3 to start. 4, 2. 5, 2. Trying to figure out. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's some kind of issue with the zoom conversions. We'll have to handle the dominoes by the top cell, but that's fine. That's fine. Could the pink be a nice 5-5 that way? In that case, we would need a 3-4, which we do have. We would need a 2-something-something-3. Perhaps 2-1-1-3, because we already used up the 2-5. Technically, we don't know that limitation yet, actually. Yeah, it could be a 6-6, and then this be a 3-3. It seems like an expensive way to do it, but if this breaks, we can rewind to the 2-1 placement here. 1-3 would fill out that. 3 0, because we don't have the 3 1 anymore. And we're out of tubes. So yeah, that broke. I guess let's see if the 3 3 can save us. 2 1 down there is actually promising. The 6 6 is the only other doublet that we have available to salvage that. So we're going to have to be careful about where we put this 6. But 1 3 would have to go there. 3 0. Ooh, you know, I think this actually works. 0 1 being less than 3 and 0 6 being greater than 3. Alright, even with playing around, that still took a minute. So I'm glad that we didn't linger too long, but that's tricky. When I zoom in, it gets smaller. When I zoom out, it gets bigger? Alright, I was trying to mess around with the display so that it shows up better in the video. I think this is going to do the best. Hi. I don't know if this is a unique solution, which is neat. There's the trivial non-uniqueness of the 5-4 and the 5-2 could be transposed, switched. But I don't know if that 15 needed to be 3 5s, for example. We didn't really finish testing whether it could be a 6-6-3. Maybe it couldn't be a 6-5-4, because the 4 could have been required for the 4-3. I don't know if we had enough 6-1s to get it done that way in the blue. Yeah, this felt more like trial and error. So I would be interested in coming back to this one as well and seeing if the solver can say whether it's more than just the 2 solutions that we identified there. Neat! Yeah, this is a fun game. It feels a little bit more artistic than Sudoku. So if you haven't played it around, definitely would recommend giving it a try. They do a daily free game, even if you don't have a New York Times subscription, which is worth the money. I'm just not logged in on this account. Yeah, any questions, or if you want to check out the model details or the playlist of other other Pips videos that I've got going, links in the description and on the channel. Thank you for joining. Bye.